Welcome back to the Hybrid Report. Today we'll be talking about the blue hybrid support from BT7, starting with the worst Yamato clone, Miyamoto Koji. His Tamer card has the normal security skill to play himself when checked, as well as the skill, Main. Once per turn, you may place 5 hybrid Digimon from your hand under this Tamer in any order to evolve it into a Magna Garurumon in your hand by paying the evolution cost, as if this Tamer is a level 5 blue Digimon. He also has the source effect, your turn once per turn. When an effect adds a card to your hand, gain 1 memory. Then, this Digimon cannot be blocked for the turn. Very similar to the Takuya Tamer we looked at before, but having a source effect to better synergize with Magna Garurumon, which we'll get to later. Much in the vein as the new Flamon, BT7's Strabimon has the skills, on play, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck, add 1 hybrid Digimon, Susanuomon, or Miyamoto Koji among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. And he has the source effect, on deletion, you may play 1 Miyamoto Koji from your hand without paying its memory cost. Must be nice for red and blue hybrid to have multiple ways to search their entire engine. But I guess that's what happens when Takuya and Koji are the only characters in Frontier. BT7 Garmon has the Beast Spirit evolution skill, as well as, when evolving, if a hybrid Digimon or Miyamoto Koji is in this card's evolution source, this Digimon gains jamming for the turn. It feels like this card, along with BT4 Beowulfmon, will give this deck a lot of early aggression, with having this many searchable cards with jamming. Speaking of Beowulfmon, BT7 Beowulfmon has the Fusion Evolution skill, as well as, when attacking, you may return 1 hybrid Digimon in this card's evolution source to your hand to return one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon to its owner's hand. Not the strongest removal skill, but having a level 5 Digimon that can potentially evolve for only 1 memory is still pretty good, though I'd advise against using the when attacking skill so that Beowulfmon will still have evolution sources for the skills of BT7 Magna Garurumon, who has the skills on evolution or when attacking, you may return 1 hybrid Digimon in this card's evolution source to your hand to return one of your opponent's Digimon with the same level as that card to its owner's hand. And your turn once per turn, when your hand is increased by a card effect, stand 1 of your Digimon. A versatile removal skill that activates either on evolution or attacking is very nice, but being able to stand itself while doing so is kind of on another level. Couple this with the source effect of Miyamoto Koji sealing off blockers, and it just makes the card even better. I see this being the next big blue deck to storm the metagame. With the Koji support out of the way, I'd like to talk about my personal favorite Frontier character, Himi Tokomi. If you're wondering if that's a joke, then I'm sorry. This crybaby really is my favorite part of Frontier. I liked how instead of a child being filled with awe and wonder, Tomoki was distraught and scared of being in an unfamiliar world where monsters exist and the only humans with him are complete strangers. I was excited to see how the writers would tackle Tomoki. But of course, Frontier is the Takuya and Koji show, so we never got to see that. But enough of that, let's talk about Tomoki's archetype, starting with his Tamer card. He has the normal security skill we're all used to, and on play, trash 3 evolution sources from the bottom of one of your opponent's Digimon. And the source effect, when attacking once per turn, until the end of your opponent's next turn, one of your opponent's Digimon with no evolution sources cannot attack or block. This sets up what most of Tomoki's archetype will be doing, which is controlling the opponent's evolution sources to freeze the opponent's Digimon. BT7 Chokmon has the normal Spirit Evolution skill, but also has, on evolution, choose one of your opponent's Digimon and discard the bottommost evolution source. BT7 Blizzarmon has the Beast Spirit evolution skill, and on evolution, if this card has a hybrid or Himi Tomoki as an evolution source, choose one of your opponent's Digimon with no evolution sources. That Digimon cannot attack or block until the end of the next turn. Now, the main payoff for all of Tomoki's evolution source control, BT7 Ancient Megatheramon has the skills, on evolution, for every hybrid Digimon in this card's evolution source, discard the bottom evolution source from all of your opponent's Digimon. Then, for every Digimon Digimon your opponent controls with no evolution sources, draw 2. He also has the same skill that all of the other 10 warrior Digimon have, which is, on deletion, play one level 4 or lower hybrid from your hand. This Digimon's on evolution skill can theoretically allow you to draw a lot of cards, but I can't really think of any reason to. This card just lacks any real pressure, and you don't want a card in your level 6 lineup to just be there to generate resources, especially in blue. Judging by early tournament results in Japan, they seem to agree, as decks that have seen success using Tomoki and his spirits are using Magna Garurumon instead of Megatherumon. Since Mirage Garurumon can take advantage of freezing the opponent's Digimon more than Megatherumon. There wasn't a level 5 fusion spirit for Tomoki, but the set does include BT7 Daipenmon, which is a hybrid for reasons, with the skill on evolution for every one of your opponent's Digimon with no evolution sources, draw 1. And the skill, opponent's turn. As long as this card has a hybrid Digimon in its evolution source, all of your opponent's level 3 Digimon cannot attack. Another card that seems to synergize with what Tomoki wants to be doing, but not having the fusion evolution skill makes me question if it's worth running in any hybrid build, but I guess it's an option at least. Personally, when I read Tomoki's cards the first time, my first thought was Hexablow? But could never produce a deck list that seemed consistent. Now what do you all think of the Koji and Tomoki archetypes? Are you going to build anything spicy with these cards, or are you going to pass on this support wave? Next up on the hybrid report is the green support. If you're wondering why I'm skipping yellow, it's because I don't really like Izumi, and if Frontier doesn't give a shit about her, then neither will I.